Hey guys, what's going on? Quick little video here. Gonna be reviewing the Meguiars Ultimate. Hold on. Meguiars Ultimate Paste Wax. This comes in a jar, of course. Let's see. So 11-ounce jar. It says pure synthetic polymer. This is basically a synthetic wax. Our most advanced hydrophobic wax, featuring thin film technology. I don't know what thin film really means. I want to say maybe like once you put it on the car. I mean, I've already done the car with it, but I'm just saying like maybe if you put it on the car in like a very light layer of this stuff, maybe it'll kind of be easier and thin itself out. That's what I would say. Let's see. I'll just read some of this right here. Meguiar's Ultimate R-Bar is simply higher. Directions for glossy paint finishes, not for use on flat, matte, or satin finishes. For best results, apply in the shade to a cool, clean surface. If shade is not available, ultimate wax can be applied to a warm surface in the sun. And it says you can use this with a DA polisher, or orbital polisher. Really don't know how that would work, but mainly used for by hand. But yeah, you can apply this to a, to a hot surf. Well, I wouldn't say hot, but like, let's say you're outside. You apply it in the sun. If you apply it in the sun and the car's kind of hot, the temperature is kind of warm, just do it in small sections at a time, so it doesn't get hard to remove or anything like that. But as you can see, like for example, today, it's not sunny, it's kind of cloudy, and the temperature is like 70 or 75 or something. It's pretty cool. That if you're gonna apply it outside, this is what ideal for when you would apply it. But if you have a garage, just do it in the garage. I actually applied it outside yesterday just because why not? I never applied a wax outside, but it was really nice. It was pretty calming actually. But yeah, there's the wax right there. I've already used it. As you can see, there's like an indentation in it. The smell is fantastic. It's like a very sweet and subtle vanilla. And it does come with an applicator pad. As you can see right here, you just take this plastic out. And there's your applicator. Put that back in there. It's a good applicator. I have another one that's yellow. I actually still have the box. Here's the box right here. Basically, whatever the can says is what's on the box. You do get a nice microfiber towel, and of course the pad are included. I really like their microfiber towel that came with this. I was actually able to do the entire car, and not have the towel build up so much wax to where it would be hard to apply. So, wipe this off right here. I'm going to do a little part right here. I'm going to bring the camera in closer. I'm going to use one of these, what is this? SGCB wax pads. It came off Amazon. Just a normal little foam pad. So I'm just going to dip it in here. Twist it around a little bit. That should be plenty. Now, hold on, I got a stool. I'm gonna set my phone on. Let me raise the stool up a little bit. That's my new filming area. Alright, so now you can see it right here. Let me angle the camera down just a tiny bit. That looks good. So we got our wax on the pad. I'm just gonna blotch it out. I washed the car yesterday. I've only drove it like 2 times, yesterday and today. I mean, it's not dirty. I've already wiped it off anyway. So we blotched it out, as you can see, and now we just apply it. As you can see, it does apply very. I probably used a little too much, which that's just how I am. I use too much sometimes. But even if you do accidentally use too much with this, it still comes off very nice. So we go side to side, up and down. Just do some circles. Go back and forth again, just really trying to thin it out. Especially on the edges right here where it's kind of, the body lines, that's where it seems to get pretty thick at. Alright, that should be fairly good. Alright, now that it's applied, I thinned it out a lot. Trying to see if I missed any spots. It ain't gotta be perfect, it's just for demonstration only. But yeah, there it is. So, I would probably let this dry for about, let's say if you're in a garage like I am, you could let it sit maybe 3-4 minutes if you want to. I mean, you can let it sit longer, but I recommend 3 to 4 minutes at most, 5 at max if you're in a garage. If you're outside, you know, in the weather, and if it's like today where, you know, you have overcast, it's kind of cloudy, sun's not out, it's cool temperature, I will say pretty much the same thing as in the garage. You know, 5 minutes at max or whatever you want to do. If you're outside and it's direct sunlight, it's warm temperature, the car panels are a little warm and hot, or whatever, then in that case I would say let it sit for about 2 minutes at most, because you don't want to make it hard to get off. So I know I'm not going to let the wax sit the longest time that I usually would, just because we're making a video, but this is the towel that came with it. It ain't clean, I just flipped to a nice clean side, but well, let's do the finger test. It ain't ready, but we'll go ahead and just take it off anyways, so I don't make the video too long. And it just comes off so easy. One wipe and it's off. Now, even knowing it's off, you still want to, you know, flip it over. Just go over just to completely make sure, but yeah, that's how easy it is. That's why I've been skeptical of this. I've been wanting to buy it for a long time, but just never really picked it up and looked at it. I mean, it was so worth it. I mean, it comes off so easy. That's the main thing about this wax. See, no matter what wax you use, it's gonna give it gloss and shine. This one does. This one I think is more towards, you know, pointed to like durability, because it is synthetic. But with this wax, I noticed you get slickness, you get shine, you get gloss and all that, depth. You get hydrophobics, very, very good hydrophobic properties, and you get very, very durable protection from, you know, the sun and bugs sticking to it and whatever. But yeah, that's just my little, so as you can see the shine, looks pretty good. But yeah, that's just my little review. Let me put the top back on this, of the Meguiars Ultimate Paste Wax. I do gotta say, I think this is one of my new favorite waxes, just because of how easy it is to use.